Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. The Rock to send his 6'8" enforcer to cost Roman Reigns the tribal combat match? Chances explored. Why Vince Russo pushed Jeff Jarrett in WCW? Insider reveals surprising details. Hashtag DCW keep watching why Vince Russo pushed Jeff Jarrett in WCW. Insider reveals surprising details. Hashtag DCW keep watching. The Rock could send a 6'8" enforcer to cost Roman Reigns his tribal combat match against Solo Sikoa on tonight's edition of WWE Raw. The final boss has already teased his appearance for the first episode on Netflix. He could bring in Hikuleo to take down Roman and give Psycho the upper hand. This could lead to a big reveal that he was the brains behind the revamped Bloodline. Hikuleo was signed to WWE last year and is the son of WWE legend Haku and a brother to Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa. He has long been rumored to join his siblings in the Bloodline, but hasn't made an appearance yet. He might soon step into the spotlight, costing Roman Reigns and solidifying his role in the group as the People's Champion's enforcer. The Great One showed up at the Bad Blood 2024 Premium Live event right after the original Tribal Chief and Cody Rhodes took out Jacob Fatu and Solo's team. He even made a throat-slash gesture toward the OTC, dropping some hints that he could be working with the Bloodline 2.0. Tonight on Raw, the 52-year-old could confirm this by sending in Hikuleo to help the street champion of the island. While he can send the Tongan for support, it won't be obvious right away that he's the one pulling the strings. The big reveal could come later, showing that the Attitude Era icon was actually in cahoots with the heel, acting as the true tribal chief and orchestrating everything that Roman Reigns and his original Bloodline went through. We'll have to wait and see if everything pans out and Reigns loses his match. Right now, it's all just speculation. Let's sit back and see what happens. We might see this rivalry carry on to WrestleMania 41 if Reigns loses to the 31-year-old tonight. According to a recent report, he is set to take on the former NXT North American champion in a huge showdown at the biggest event of the year. Tonight's episode of Raw might just set the stage for some surprising developments, especially with the Brahma Bull hanging around. Will Solo snag a straightforward win, or will the former undisputed WWE champion come out on top? Maybe The Rock steps in to throw a captivating curveball into the unfolding drama. Let's see what WWE has in store for fans. The wrestling world is buzzing with speculation about the upcoming tribal combat match, a confrontation that promises to be a historic showdown. At the center of this speculation is none other than The Rock, a legendary figure in WWE who could potentially intervene in the match to cost Roman Reigns the victory. Adding fuel to the fire is the rumor that The Rock may send a 6'8" enforcer to influence the outcome. This scenario has fans eagerly debating the likelihood of such an interference and its potential implications for WWE's landscape. The relationship between The Rock and Roman Reigns is a complicated one, rooted in family ties and professional rivalry. As members of the Anoa'i wrestling dynasty, The Rock and Reigns share a familial bond that has been both a source of camaraderie and conflict. Reigns' transformation into the tribal chief and his subsequent dominance over WWE have positioned him as the undisputed head of the family. However, The Rock's legendary status and his own claims to the head of the table title could set the stage for an epic clash of egos and legacies. The idea of The Rock sending an enforcer to disrupt the tribal combat match adds an intriguing layer to the narrative. The identity of this 6'8" enforcer is a tantalizing mystery that has fans speculating about potential candidates. Omos. The Nigerian giant has the size and strength that make him an ideal candidate for this role. His imposing presence and alliance with The Rock could create a formidable challenge for Reigns. Commander Aziz. With his military background and sheer size, Aziz could easily fit the bill as The Rock's enforcer. His experience as a bodyguard and enforcer in WWE makes him a plausible choice. A newcomer, WWE is known for surprising its audience with unexpected debuts. The Enforcer could be a new face in WWE, introduced as a part of this storyline to make a significant impact. If The Rock decides to send an Enforcer to the Tribal Combat match, the timing and execution of this interference will be crucial. WWE has a history of dramatic and game-changing interruptions, and this scenario could be no different. Late match interference. The Enforcer could appear during the closing moments of the match, just as Reigns is about to secure a victory. The distraction or direct attack could cost Reigns the match, leading to a shocking upset. Pre-match ambush. The Enforcer could attack Reigns backstage or during his entrance, weakening him before the match even begins. This would tilt the odds in favor of Reigns' opponent and add a layer of drama to the encounter. Post-match confrontation. Even if Reigns wins the match, the Enforcer could attack him afterward, setting up a future storyline involving The Rock and Reigns. This would extend the feud and keep fans engaged with the ongoing saga. The Rock's potential interference in the Tribal Combat match raises questions about his motivations. As a seasoned performer and Hollywood star, The Rock's return to WWE would be a significant event. His involvement in the match could be driven by several factors. Family honor. The Rock may feel that Reigns' actions as the tribal chief have tarnished the family's legacy. By intervening, The Rock could be seeking to restore honor and assert his own authority within the family hierarchy. Personal vendetta. If Reigns has crossed a line in his pursuit of dominance, The Rock could see the interference as a personal vendetta. This would add a personal and emotional dimension to the storyline, making it more compelling for fans. Setting up a future match. The Rock's interference could be a precursor to a future match between him and Reigns, possibly at a marquee event like WrestleMania. This would be a dream match for many fans, combining star power and family drama in a high-stakes encounter. The outcome of the Tribal Combat match, particularly with potential interference from The Rock's Enforcer, could have far-reaching implications for WWE. Loss of authority. If Reigns loses the match due to interference, it could undermine his authority as the tribal chief. This could lead to internal strife within the bloodline and shake the foundation of his reign. Motivation for redemption. A loss would give Reigns a new challenge to overcome, reigniting his quest for dominance and adding depth to his character arc. Reassertion of dominance. Interfering in the match would position The Rock as a formidable figure in WWE once again. It would remind fans of his legacy and set the stage for future appearances. Fan engagement. The Rock's involvement would generate massive interest and excitement, drawing in casual viewers and boosting WWE's profile on a global scale. Elevated storylines. The addition of an Enforcer and the potential involvement of The Rock would elevate the storyline, making it one of the most talked about angles in recent history. Increased viewership. The intrigue surrounding the match and its outcome would likely lead to increased viewership and engagement, benefiting WWE's overall brand. The possibility of The Rock sending a 6'8" Enforcer to cost Roman Reigns the Tribal Combat match is a tantalizing prospect that has the wrestling world buzzing. The potential for dramatic interference, coupled with the personal stakes involved, makes this scenario one of the most exciting developments in WWE. Whether or not The Rock decides to intervene, the Tribal Combat match promises to be a pivotal moment in WWE's ongoing narrative. For Roman Reigns, it's another opportunity to prove his dominance. For The Rock, it could be a chance to reclaim his place at the head of the table. And for fans, it's a spectacle that blends athleticism, storytelling, and drama in true WWE fashion.